Welcome to Psychology Places. Let's jump right into the signs of the dark empath. Number 1. Understanding the dark empath, unveiling the hidden traits. At first glance, the dark empath may appear empathetic and charming, drawing you into their magnetic presence. They possess an uncanny ability to understand your emotions almost as if they can read your mind. However, beneath their charming facade lies a web of manipulation tactics waiting to ensnare unsuspecting victims. One of the most striking traits of the dark empath is their proficiency in emotional vampirism. They possess an insatiable hunger for emotional energy and are skilled at draining it from those around them. Like a vampire feeding on blood, the dark empath feeds on the emotions of others, leaving their victims exhausted and depleted. But how does the dark empath achieve such control over emotions? It lies in their mastery of emotional contagion. They possess an innate ability to infect those around them with their own emotional states. Whether it's spreading joy or sowing seeds of despair, their emotional influence knows no bounds. Don't be fooled by their apparent empathy. The dark empath has a hidden agenda. Behind their charming smile and comforting words, they skillfully manipulate others to serve their own needs and desires. They exploit vulnerability and use emotional manipulation as a tool to get what they want. Understanding the complex connection between dark empaths and narcissism is essential. While they may display narcissistic tendencies, they differ from traditional narcissists in their ability to empathize, albeit with a sinister twist. It's this unique blend of charm, empathy, and manipulation that sets the dark empath apart from the rest. In a world where the dark empath lurks, it's crucial to protect yourself. Learn to recognize the signs, set boundaries, and shield your emotional well-being. By understanding the hidden traits and tactics of the dark empath, you can regain control over your own emotions and navigate their treacherous landscape. Number 2. The dark empath's web. Picture a spider spinning its intricate web, patiently waiting for its prey. Similarly, the dark empath uses their empathic abilities to understand and exploit the emotions of others. They possess an uncanny knack for sensing vulnerabilities, fears, and desires, effortlessly navigating the tangled maze of human emotions. Armed with this knowledge, they weave their web of manipulation. One of the most potent tools in the dark empath's arsenal is their charm. They exude charisma and magnetism, drawing others into their orbit. Their seemingly genuine empathy and understanding make them appear trustworthy and comforting, making it easy for them to gain people's confidence. But beneath this enchanting facade lies a more sinister purpose. The dark empath skillfully capitalizes on the emotional vulnerabilities of their targets, adeptly steering their thoughts and behaviors to serve their personal interests. They possess a deep understanding of human psychology, knowing exactly which emotional strings to pull to achieve their desired outcomes. Emotional manipulation is a key element of the dark empath's web. They have an innate ability to make others question their own feelings and perceptions, leaving them feeling confused and disoriented. By strategically controlling the emotional landscape, they can manipulate decisions, sow seeds of doubt, and even isolate their victims from their support networks. Awareness is the first step in protecting oneself from the dark empath's web. By understanding their tactics, we can develop the necessary tools to navigate this treacherous terrain. Number 3. Recognizing emotional vampirism. How dark empaths drain energy. Have you ever encountered someone who left you feeling emotionally drained, as if they had sucked the life out of you? Beware, for you may have unwittingly come face to face with a dark empath. Picture this. A dark empath possesses an uncanny ability to tap into the emotions of others, much like a supernatural creature that feeds on human energy. Their emotional hunger knows no bounds, and they skillfully manipulate and exploit the vulnerabilities of those around them to satisfy their insatiable appetites. But how do these emotional vampires drain their victims' energy? It's all about emotional contagion, my friend. Dark empaths possess an extraordinary talent for infecting others with their own negative emotions. Just like a contagious virus, they spread their toxicity, leaving unsuspecting individuals feeling emotionally depleted and weakened. Imagine a social gathering where a dark empath is present. At first, they may appear charming, compassionate, and empathetic, effortlessly drawing you into their web of influence. But beneath the surface lies their true intention: to extract every ounce of emotional energy they can muster. They subtly feed on your positivity, replacing it with their negativity until you feel completely drained. So, how can you protect yourself from the clutches of these emotional vampires? Awareness is key. By recognizing the signs of emotional vampirism, such as feeling exhausted after interactions with certain individuals or sensing a persistent negative aura around them, you can begin to safeguard your own emotional well-being. Establishing firm boundaries, practicing self-care, and surrounding yourself with positive influences will serve as your shield against the draining effects of dark empathy. Number 4. Beneath the charm, unmasking the dark empath's deception. At first glance, the dark empath appears as a benevolent soul, readily offering a sympathetic ear and a comforting presence. However, beneath this facade lies a hidden agenda, driven by a deep understanding of human emotions and the art of manipulation. The dark empath is skilled in the subtle art of emotional exploitation, using their empathic abilities to exploit vulnerabilities and gain control over unsuspecting victims. One of the most intriguing aspects of the dark empath's deception is their ability to mirror the emotions and desires of those they target. They possess an uncanny knack for reading people, adapting their behavior and responses to suit the needs and expectations of their victims. This chameleon-like skill allows them to effortlessly establish a connection built on trust and empathy. Yet, behind this charming persona lies a darker motive. The dark empath seeks power, control, and validation, often at the expense of others' emotional well-being. They use their understanding of emotions to manipulate situations, sway opinions, and manipulate individuals to fulfill their own selfish desires. Unmasking the deception of a dark empath is a challenging task. Their ability to blend in, their magnetic charisma, and their expert manipulation make it difficult to discern their true intention. However, by staying vigilant and paying attention to inconsistencies in their behavior, one can begin to see through the carefully crafted mask. Number 5. Emotional contagion. The dark empath's ability to influence others. Imagine being in a room full of people and suddenly you find yourself feeling an intense surge of emotions completely unrelated to your own experiences. It's as if someone has flipped a switch and you're engulfed in a wave of sadness, anger, or anxiety. You may be unknowingly experiencing the effects of emotional contagion, a powerful ability possessed by the enigmatic dark empath. Emotional contagion is like a subtle infection, spreading through social interactions and leaving its mark on unsuspecting individuals. Unlike regular empathy, where one understands and shares another person's emotions, the dark empath takes it to a whole new level. They have an uncanny ability to manipulate and influence the emotions of those around them. Through finely honed skills of observation, the dark empath identifies the emotional vulnerabilities of their targets. They tap into these vulnerabilities like a minstrel, orchestrating an emotional symphony that serves their own interests. Whether it's instilling fear, provoking guilt, or evoking pity, the dark empath knows exactly which strings to pull to create the desired emotional response. This ability to influence others emotionally is both captivating and concerning. On one hand, it can be used for positive purposes, such as providing comfort and support. However, in the hands of a dark empath, it becomes a potent tool for manipulation and control. It's important to be aware of the signs and protect ourselves from the influence of dark empaths. Developing emotional resilience, setting healthy boundaries, and practicing self-care are essential in safeguarding our well-being. By understanding emotional contagion and its connection to the dark empath, we empower ourselves to navigate the complex web of emotions that surround us. Number 6. Navigating the dark empath's emotional landscape. Unlike their empathic counterparts, dark empaths possess an uncanny ability to tap into the emotions of others, harnessing this power to manipulate and control. Their emotional radar is finely tuned, enabling them to decipher even the subtlest shifts in mood. They are skilled at identifying vulnerabilities, exploiting them with utmost precision. To navigate the dark empath's emotional landscape, one must tread with vigilance. These master manipulators have an arsenal of tactics at their disposal, from gaslighting to emotional vampirism. They feed off the energy of others, leaving their victims drained and disoriented. Understanding the mechanisms behind the dark empath's behavior is key to protecting oneself. By recognizing their tactics and the emotional hooks they employ, one can build resilience and shield against their influence. Establishing strong boundaries becomes imperative, as the dark empath's ability to penetrate emotional barriers can be formidable. Yet, in this vast landscape of emotional manipulation, there is hope. By honing your self-awareness, you can reclaim your power and fortify your emotional well-being. Learning to trust your instincts, setting firm boundaries, and surrounding yourself with a supportive network are crucial steps in outmaneuvering the dark empath's grasp. Number 7. Empathy versus dark empathy. Key differences unveiled. Empathy, like a warm and comforting embrace, allows us to understand and share the feelings of others. It is the cornerstone of human connection, fostering kindness and compassion. However, lurking in the shadows, dark empathy possesses a twisted allure that disguises its true intentions. Unlike genuine empathy, dark empathy is a deceptive force, driven by self-interest and manipulation. Dark empaths possess an uncanny ability to sense and exploit the vulnerabilities of others. They skillfully mimic genuine empathy, drawing their unsuspecting victims into an intricate web of deceit. Whereas empathy nourishes relationships, dark empathy devours them. While genuine empathy seeks to heal and support, dark empathy seeks to control and manipulate. It thrives on the emotional energy of others, draining them until they become mere shells of their former self. The key distinction lies in the underlying motives. Empathy arises from a genuine desire to understand and connect, whereas dark empathy arises from a desire for power and dominance. Empathy seeks to uplift, while dark empathy seeks to subjugate. Recognizing the signs of dark empathy is crucial in protecting oneself from its insidious grasp. By understanding the key differences, we can shield ourselves from emotional exploitation and regain our autonomy. So, as you navigate the complex landscape of human emotions, remember to distinguish between the light of genuine empathy and the lurking shadows of dark empathy. Stay empathetic, stay vigilant, and safeguard your emotional well-being from the allure of the dark empathy. Number 8. Dark empaths and narcissism. Understanding the complex connection. Picture a magnetic force field where the dark empath and the narcissist find themselves entangled in a dance of power and manipulation. At first glance, they may appear as opposite ends of the spectrum, one exuding warmth and empathy, the other radiating self-centeredness. However, beneath the surface, their similarities run deep. Dark empaths possess an uncanny ability to sense and manipulate emotions, just like their narcissistic counterparts. They possess a profound understanding of human vulnerabilities, using it to their advantage, albeit in different ways. While the narcissist seeks to elevate their own self-worth, the dark empath skillfully exploits emotions to maintain control and influence others. This complex connection arises from shared desire for power and control. The dark empath, driven by their intense emotional insight, can easily identify and exploit the insecurities of a narcissist. In turn, the narcissist, drawn to the dark empath's charismatic charm, becomes enamored with their ability to understand and validate their deepest desires. This connection, however toxic it may be, holds a profound lesson for us all. It reminds us of the delicate balance between empathy and self-centeredness within the human psyche. It serves as a stark warning, urging us to cultivate healthy empathy while guarding against the allure of manipulative tendencies. Number 9. Protecting yourself. Strategies to shield against dark empaths. Imagine a suit of armor crafted from self-awareness and assertiveness. This is your first line of defense. By understanding your own emotions, strengths, and weaknesses, you can establish firm boundaries that protect your well-being. Dark empaths thrive on exploiting vulnerability, so shielding yourself with self-assurance can be a powerful deterrent. Empathetic mirrors. These dark beings often reflect the emotions of those they encounter, amplifying them to suit their own desires. Stay vigilant. By maintaining a healthy skepticism and paying attention to inconsistencies, you can pierce through their illusions and protect yourself from their manipulative tactics. Another invaluable tool in your arsenal is emotional resilience. Cultivate it by practicing self-care, engaging in activities that bring you joy, and surrounding yourself with a supportive network. Building a strong emotional foundation acts as a shield, making it harder for dark empaths to prey upon your vulnerability. Remember, knowledge is power. Educate yourself about the characteristics and patterns of dark empaths. By familiarizing yourself with their tactics, you can preemptively identify and counter their manipulation. Awareness and discernment are your allies in this battle. Lastly, trust your intuition. Often, your gut instincts can sense danger before your conscious mind can comprehend it. If something feels off or too good to be true, listen to that inner voice and proceed with caution. Number 10. Healing from the dark empath's influence, reclaiming your emotional well-being. Dark empaths, with their intricate web of manipulation and emotional vampirism, can leave a lasting impact on our emotional well-being. But fear not, for there's a way to reclaim your inner strength and heal from their influence. To break free from the clutches of a dark empath, it is crucial to understand the dynamics at play. These individuals possess a unique ability to tap into and manipulate the emotions of others, leaving them drained and vulnerable. However, by recognizing the signs and taking proactive steps, you can reclaim your power. The healing process begins with self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your emotions and the impact the dark empath has had on your mental state. By acknowledging the emotional wounds, you can start the journey towards healing. Next, establish healthy boundaries. Dark empaths thrive on pushing the limits of others, so it's essential to set clear boundaries and communicate them assertively. Protecting your emotional well-being requires standing up for yourself and asserting your needs. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or professionals is crucial during the healing process. They can provide guidance, perspective, and a safe space to express your emotions without judgment. Remember, you don't have to face this journey alone. Engaging in self-care activities is another effective method of healing. Focus on activities that bring you joy, peace, and emotional balance. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, engaging in creative outlets, or spending time in nature, nurturing your soul is essential for reclaiming your emotional well-being. Finally, forgive, but don't forget. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the dark empath's actions. Instead, it's about releasing the emotional baggage they left behind. By letting go of resentment and focusing on your own growth, you regain control of your emotions and prevent their lingering effects from holding you back. Remember, healing takes time and patience. By embracing these steps, you can reclaim your emotional well-being and emerge stronger than ever before. The journey to healing from the influence of a dark empath is an empowering one, allowing you to build resilience, cultivate self-love, and create a brighter future for yourself. As we reach the end of this enlightening exploration, remember that knowledge is power. Armed with a deeper understanding of the dark empath, we now possess the tools to reclaim our emotional strength. By setting healthy boundaries, seeking support, engaging in self-care, and forgiving without forgetting, we can break free from their influence and emerge stronger than ever before. So, my friends, as you venture forth into the world, remember to trust your instincts, protect your emotional well-being, and navigate the complex web of empathy with wisdom and resilience. Together, we can triumph over the shadows and create a brighter, more compassionate future. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. Until we meet again, stay empowered and keep shining your light.